Join me on a solo theatre trip to see Evita at the London Palladium, where I got upgraded from this standing view to this amazing view in the stalls. Later, we joined the crowds outside the Palladium to wait for Rachel Zegler's iconic balcony performance of Don't Cry for Me, Argentina.
Hello! We are about to head into London today for a little solo theatre trip. My plan was originally to go and see the iconic Rachel Zegler Evita balcony scene. There's only a week left of this show and I haven't seen it yet. Well, I've seen the show, but I've not seen the balcony scene. So I just thought I'd have a look online this morning and I just happened to get a standing ticket for the matinee performance. So we are heading into London today for a little solo trip. We're going to see the matinee of Evita and then I'm going to stay around and watch the balcony performance from the outside. So join me.
Okay, so here we are approaching the theatre. I don't normally get the tube through London, but I was in a rush and I wanted to be at the theatre as soon as it opened to bag the best spot for standing. Pause for this guy.
Famous London Palladium! Stools on your left!
He is a London Palladium icon. We'll see him again later. But yeah, then I headed into the auditorium and found a friend and grabbed a great spot in the standing section. Now, this is a free for all. You stand anywhere in the standing section, so it does pay to be there early and grab this spot right on the aisle. Then you've got the most central view of the stage, and honestly, it's a fantastic view. But I need to tell you what happened next. Hi, it's me from the future. I have to tell you about the amazing thing that happened to me at Evita. So, I had every intention of standing with my standing tickets. I have stood twice before and I was ready to stand for a third time. I genuinely think the view from there is absolutely fantastic. And at this point in the run, it's the only way you can get into that theatre for a reasonable price. However, when you're standing, it's really good to get there as soon as you can. So I wanted to be there as soon as possible to secure my aisle spot. Anyway, in doing so, I got talking to a couple of really amazing people. One was another person that was standing with me, and one person was one of the amazing ushers at the London Palladium. And these guys were just great. It was just so lovely chatting to them. And we went into the theatre, we stood next to each other in the standing area, we got a great spot. My friend that I made has already seen Evita 21 times, so is a top fan. We spotted a couple of empty seats in the stalls, and with the permission of the ushers, I'm not saying that everyone should do this, but we did have permission from the ushers that if there was no one in those seats, once the lights went down, we could go into them. We ended up sitting in row E of the stalls in the central section with our £30 standing tickets. Oh my goodness, it was absolutely incredible. It was so lovely to share the experience with another solo theatre goer. It was his birthday, so happy birthday. And I think it really just showed the joy of and the power of theatre in bringing people together. I think it will probably be my last visit now to Evita. I cannot think of a better final visit than that. It was just amazing to be right there in the thick of it, so close to this incredible cast on stage, and to be able to share that experience with another theatre lover was just amazing. And I'm feeling really lucky that I got to be there and experience that. So, you never know what's going to happen at the theatre. I booked the cheapest tickets and ended up having the most amazing experience. But as I said, I have stood twice for Evita, so I will insert a little clip of my view from standing when I did stand there. It genuinely is an amazing view, and I would have been happy to stand there. This was just the icing on the cake. It was an amazing bonus for what probably will be my last trip to see this incredible show. So, yeah, that was what happened, and it was wonderful and amazing, and I loved it. The show was fantastic. It always is. I just love it so much. Theatre at its absolute finest. The detail in it, the choreography, it's so fast paced. It feels so fresh and modern and new. It is powerful. It is everything and more. It is just such an immersive experience, and the talent on stage is mind blowing. And seeing the balcony performance later was a really nice way to just finish off the day. I'm really glad that I've experienced this show from both perspectives. It really does feel like a really special part of history, and I'm really feel really lucky that I've been a part of it. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this gorgeous theatre, and then I will show you the view from my incredible seats in the stalls. So, after a lovely matinee performance, I had a little wander through London. The Palladium is right near Oxford Street, so there's loads to see and do near there. There's this lovely little park which I had a wander past, and then I headed into John Lewis and headed to this gorgeous cafe. It's called Benugo. It's actually a chain, but this particular one is in this lovely spot overlooking the sights and sounds of Oxford Street, which was really nice. And then, obviously, I headed straight back to the theatre a couple of hours later. The London Palladium icon is back in 3, 2, 1.
It's your final booyah!
The atmosphere was honestly lovely out here. The excitement was building and there was a real buzz. I've done a full video on what it's like to watch the balcony scene, when to get there, how quickly the crowds gather. But let's just take a moment for Rachel Zegler.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
So that marked the end of an incredible solo theatre day. If you've seen Evita or you want to see Evita, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And please like and subscribe. Bye!